Why do something? Why on earth should you do something to change your life situation? I had this discussion with some friend of mine and some friends of mine, and not everybody know what their purpose is. Not everybody know what I want to do in life. That's the first thing. The second thing is not everybody is willing to do what it takes to change their situation. It can be scary to make changes in your life because it might imply that you'd have to change your job, you have to leave your partner, you'd have to, or not, maybe you'd have to do something else to make the relationship work better. And but my answer is, you don't have to do something about your situation, but if you choose to remain in the situation that you are, you have to be a Buddhist about it. Then you have to accept and be happy and grateful for what you've got. If you're not willing to, or you don't see the reason to, why you should change anything in your life, then you should not complain. You are actually not allowed to complain because you are responsible for what your life looks like. You have to take responsibility for it. And if you choose to stay in your life situation the way it is, and you're not happy about the way your situation is, you're at risk of starting to complain. You're at risk of starting to not like your life, to be miserable. And if that's the way you feel about your situation, it's not going to go unnoticed. People will feel that. And sooner than you think, you'll be a nasty person to be around. And then you're gonna take other people around you down with your negative energy. And you're gonna be unhappy. So, you have to ask yourself this question: am I 100% happy with where I'm at in life? And if you're not, then you have to ask yourself, what's the reason why I'm not making changes? Is it that I don't know what I really want? In which case, you'd have to work on calming your mind and getting in touch with your intuition to find out what that is. And if you know what you want, but you're not doing it because you're so scared for what type of changes you'd have to do in your life, you'll have to work on your fears. And in that case, I would advise you to get yourself a coach or a healer to deal with the things that you're afraid of. And things that people are asking me also is that, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper watching Netflix, sitting around in my living room. Don't need a purpose in life. Is that really true? Because personally, and I'm not alone in saying this, that humans are goals-driving organisms. We're happy when we can do something that will help others, something that will improve the situation for more people than only ourselves. And the thing is that when you meet hurdles in life, because life is like this, you get challenges. You meet challenges like all the time, and oftentimes it's a pain in the ass, and it could take you down. But if you know you're on a mission, if you know where you're going, it's like, okay, this is just something I need to deal with. So the challenges in life just, they're still challenges, but they don't take you down the same way, because you're on a mission to improve the world and humanity, and just help others that really deserve your help and need your help. So it's kind of solving your it's making you more happy, and it's helping other people. So that's my answer to why you need to find your purpose. And good luck with being content, 100% content with life the way it is. And in that case, I admire you. Then you're a Buddhist. You're a real Buddhist, and that's also a skill, to accept the situation the way it is. So I totally, even though you're a goal-striving kind of organism, you should always kind of accept where you're coming from. You should accept the way the situation is, because if you don't, you're at risk of starting to judge others. And that was another thing that I was going to talk about. That, it's easy, if you hate your own life, to start judging others. Because when you see them doing exactly what you would have wanted to, you'd have this need, or you'd feel like wanting to take them down, There's a reason why they could do it and not you. And the aspects of you that you hate, you'll start hating on them for that same thing. So if you're really negative towards other people, you should look. It's kind of reflecting your own feelings about you, the things that you're ashamed of. The things with your personality and your situation that you're not happy with. And it's so easy to be critical of others, but to what extent are you able to see your own patterns? To what extent are you able to see how you are reacting, when people are pushing your buttons? Are you aware when people do that? Things that, where you don't feel like 100%, things that you really wanted to be different, and then people are pushing your buttons. Before reacting, are you able to identify the feeling that comes up and stay with it? So do be aware when you start judging other people. That's a sign that you're not happy in your own life. And in addition to that, it creates separation. When you judge other people, there's no way you can connect with them. You can't have like meaningful exchange of honest, when you talk to people and you really are honest about your life, and you're just exchanging meaningful accounts of how you experience life. Even that's the best, when you can you feel this sense of community and love for other people. And judging is just a sign that you're unhappy about your own life. And then that's a sign there's something you need to look into. So thank you and bye.